Lego Batman was my childhood. It was the first real video game I've ever played. I've completed the game like 6 times. I've never done it in one sitting though. So with Legacy of the Dark Knight nearly here, now is a good time to binge the game that made me a Batman fan. I will not stop until I 100% complete the game. The game has 15 levels where you play as Batman and Robin, and 15 levels where you play as the villains. Each level has 10 mini-kits, a red brick, and a certain amount of studs needed to get superhero. 25 of these levels also have a citizen that needs to be saved. So that's 300 mini-kits, 30 red bricks, 30 superhero meters, and 25 citizens in peril. There are also 2 bonus levels where you have to get 1 million studs to complete them. The game also has 46 achievements, but only for the Xbox version. I'm playing on Steam, but I'll still do the thing needed to get the achievement to truly complete the game. I'm also not skipping any cutscenes. HowLongToBeat.com says full completion will take about 30 hours. I think I can do it in 15. I stream this whole thing on my Twitch. Follow me there so you can catch my next gaming binge or even just a challenge run.
What? Did my game just crash already?
The game crashes in the first level. Twice.
Okay, that is...
Luckily, turning VSync on fixes the issue.
I remember I actually got stuck on this level when I first played this game, like, 16 years ago. I just couldn't figure out, like, those Legos here that were jumping that you need to build. See, I don't know why. I just did not realize that we were supposed to build them. Like, my brother and I were stuck forever on it until I finally actually built them. And we were able to progress. We were studying this level, trying to figure out what to do. Actually, I wrote down all the achievements for this game so I can try to get them, but I was studying them so much I actually memorized most of them. Beat up Clayface. This is a very simple Clayface fight. You think for being that is made of... They can like change their body, the boss fight would be a little different, you know? Robin, what are you doing?
I beat the first level without dying, which unlocks my first achievement.
Look how simple this fight is, then you just throw it up there. We just gas him. The Clayface boss fight in Arkham City I feel like is much more realistic to the character. But yeah, I don't think I died here, so that is technically one achievement down, which I actually have a list here of all of them. Now there's an achievement for building 50 things, which I'm not going to count those because I'm pretty sure it's impossible to not beat the game without building 50 things. Although that does give me an idea for a video. Like, I mean, I've thought about doing something where it's like, is it possible to beat a Lego game without building? But I feel like building is so integral to the process, it's going to be kind of hard not to build something. I guess I could do minimum builds. To me, it seems like, let's say you need to build like 100 times in a game, but you can technically, and you can do a challenge run and lower that number to like 90. It's like, is it really worth making a video out of that? Like, this is something that's been confusing me for so long. Like, in the manual for this game, when it's talking about the suits, it says, watch out for the ones with blue sparks. I don't know what that means because the blue sparks don't do anything. Like, they don't do damage or anything.
Turns out, I'm just dumb. It's not a lookout as a warning, but lookout as in, keep an eye out for this. It's what you need.
Something else that's cool is that Robin can, like, wall jump, so he can, like... You can, like, jump up here. Then you can actually drop in Batman, and he gets behind the... He gets behind the gate before you open it, so you can kind of skip some stuff. Battering of returning. I like the idea of making, like, goofy magic items in D&D, you know, Dungeons and Dragons, like, because some of the coolest magic items I feel like are like an axe of returning, where kind of like the Leviathan axe from God of War, where you throw it and it comes back to you. But I kind of want to do that for items that you don't throw, like you have like a bow of returning, or a whip of returning, or like a boomerang of returning. I just think that's kind of goofy. I remember one of the first sessions, or one of the first times I played D&D, we actually had we got this magic ring. It was a ring of teleportation. But whenever you try to teleport, only the ring would teleport. Like, it couldn't take any matter with it. See that? If you jump behind and then pull out a batarang, hang on, you kind of get teleported up. Because your hitbox changes, so it doesn't know what to do with you.
I get another achievement for gliding for 9 seconds.
Whatever power source you have. Whee. Just gotta wait for him to be tired. There's another level later on where we got stuck for so long. It was at like the end of the level. It was the villain's version of this level. And we were stuck for so long, but then looking back on it, the answer is so obvious because I guess you see how there's those colors up there, those blue, green, yellow, and red. You're supposed to press those buttons in that order, but we just didn't realize that, so we were so confused on why it wouldn't work. Then when I played it with my partner a couple weeks ago, you know, when we got there, they were able to solve it so fast just by... So now I feel like, you know, a color combination like that is not rare in games. I don't know how common it actually is, but it's definitely happens quite frequently, I feel. No! Oh, come on. This game is meant for kids. Bonk. You know, I was always disappointed that they never made official LEGO minifigures of, like, the suits. What? I was, like, right there. Heck, they never made official LEGO minifigures for Mad Hatter, Man-Bat, and Clayface in this game. And Killer Moth. Which is weird because most of these LEGO minifigures are based off of the LEGO sets that were coming out around the same time. There is a LEGO Batman run through 2006 to 8, and all the minifigures and vehicles and stuff are based off of that. So it's weird that they added a couple, but didn't ever release a set with those other characters. Which I guess Mad Hatter makes sense, because I don't know how, like, the different licensing issues are with that character, since it is technically from Alice in Wonderland, even though Alice in Wonderland is in public domain now, but I think there's like a Disney Alice in Wonderland that came out, so maybe it was a iffy place. Another fun fact about this level is it's the only level where you don't need to ever switch to Robin, because Robin's motorcycle doesn't have any special abilities that the Batmobile doesn't. Because even the other vehicle levels, Robin's vehicle has unique properties. Like it has torpedoes in the Batboat level, and it can pull bombs in the air level.
I know a lot of people dislike the vehicle levels, but I've never had an issue with them. Except the bomb physics. Screw those.
Come on, get him in there. There we go. Yeah, the only time we need to use this suit is right here. To build that zip line.
There's an achievement for slamming 50 goons into the floor, so I farmed them in the room where they keep spawning.
In the Wii version of the game, like shaking the nunchuck and the controller made him like build faster. I don't think there's any analog to that with the controller. Do you think Riddler would like Portal? Think he would like puzzle video games? Maybe that's what Batman should do, just give him a bunch of puzzle games and then he would stop committing crime.
I run over 5 guys at once and beat up 8 goons in 8 seconds. Both are achievements.
Is that 5? Yeah, it's 5.
My game glitches and the elevator won't go up, so I have to restart the level.
Why aren't you going up? I remember when I first played this game back years ago, it was because we were only really able to play it, you know, every maybe 15 minutes a day when we were that young. It was a long process and we got stuck on levels a lot. So when we finally were able to, when we finally saw Riddler show up on that briefing, it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we finally reached Riddler. It's been so long. Wait, Robin, can you not get any closer? Water hazard, yeah. It's the airboat. It's only 1 o'clock, it's not that late.
I beat up Riddler and Two-Face as Batman because it's needed for an achievement and beat episode 1. I'm already at an hour and 16 minutes of playtime.
Okay, that's 1 of 4 villains beaten by Batman. Always hated it how the villains could jump up so high when you're in their boss fight. They can't jump that high when you play as them. There we go. I don't know what the longest level in this game is. No, in Lego Batman 2, the Ace Chemicals level is pretty long. Gonna make a crane.
Being able to play as the villains and see their story is still so cool. Most LEGO games only have 15 levels, but this game doubles it when it really didn't have to. If I counted correctly, I built my 50th object in this level and froze 50 police as Mr. Freeze, both of which are achievements.
Oh, do you want to know something funny here? You're supposed to use the mind control here, but you can just jump right over the door. We dug straight into this place. Can you imagine how long that would take? I remember one time for our job, we had to like dig a giant hole so water could like leach out of the yard. I think it was like 6 feet long and was it 4 feet wide and like 4 feet deep or something like that. It took a long time digging. We had like 5 people digging it. It took a while because we needed to dig it and then we needed to put like gravel in and then a little thin layer of dirt over top so the water could, you know, go into the ground easier. I want that. I did completely. Oh my gosh, I didn't even. I was distracted in chat. I didn't see what colors flashed on screen. I got that out of pure memory. So I'm pretty sure these green things start unpressing, so you have to like get around fast enough. It's kind of. It always stresses me out. How many times I've done it. Remember one time. I like went back there and got that last one, but when I crossed this line, I couldn't get back. So now every time I play, I have to like do the 3 on the outside first. I'm worried I'm gonna soft lock myself. I don't know why I got stuck back here. I shouldn't have. Should be able to just walk over pretty easily, but I don't know. I don't know, is this out of character for Riddler to be trying to steal gold? Like, Riddler never really seemed like the greedy type to me, more like his obsession with Batman. Unless he's stealing the gold reserves to prove that he is better than Batman, and Batman won't be able to stop him. Also, it's weird that the Riddler side mission is the only, like, episode that doesn't have a vehicle level. But then in the other villain sides, you don't play as Man-Bat or as Mad Hatter in their respective stories. Okay, that would be nice. If Riddler had a car that allowed him to like mind control other vehicles in his vehicle level, that would be cool. Now, I've been thinking could be a good video where I like try to design a level, the forgotten Lego Batman levels. Obviously, I want to actually like make it, or more just like talk about what I think would be nice in a level like that. Riddler's digging. He's digging a hole.
Building this robot unlocks an unskippable achievement. I beat episode 4 at 2 hours and 12 minutes. If you're wondering why this is episode 4 and not episode 2, it's because the first 3 episodes are the hero levels and the next 3 levels are the villain levels, but you unlock the villain side of the story after you beat that episode for that villain. So since I beat Riddler already, I get Riddler's story.
3 of the 5 people on this team all have super strength. Catwoman and Penguin are the only ones without it. I can show off a little bit, I think. See? I can just jump across that, like that. But I don't even need to build that then. There's a way to do this fight really quickly by like jumping off the ledge and she will follow you and just instantly die, but I can't do that because I need to beat her as Batman. I'm also really disappointed that she has 10 hearts here instead of 9. You know, she should have 9 because cats have 9 lives and all that. There's also, does anyone know how that even started? Like, why would cats have 9 lives?
Batman needs to be the one to beat up Catwoman to contribute to an achievement I already started.
Oh, look at a floating umbrella. Isn't that neat? No. There's just guys having fun on the water. They can't do that. Stop them.
Next up is probably my least favorite level in the game. Many of you probably agree, and it's because of these annoying bombs. I hate them so much.
Okay, guys, you can see the controls are kind of weird because you kind of gotta like spin it. So, yeah, it's kind of frustrating sometimes. See? Why'd you have to do that? Also, I don't know why there's just mines in the Gotham Bay. For a city with Gotham's crime problem, they would not want to put so many explosives where anyone can get them. Especially one that is literally known for water travel, like the pink one. Ooh. Dang it. Oh, that was close. That was generous of the game, I think. Oh, come on, Robin. Dang it. Oh. Oh my gosh, come on. Yes. Yeah. Polluting Gotham's waterways. One bomb at a time. There we go. Not too bad. Imagine how nice it would be to be able to just jump into like a sensor like that and just be able to change clothes without actually having to change clothes.
The scuba suit is the last suit I need, and it gives me an achievement for getting it. You only use this suit in 2 levels in story.
How do they fit those guys in these containers? They're so tiny. This is in the same timeline as Lego Batman 3. There is the Atom. The Atom is in that game, and he can shrink, so maybe they're just using his technology. Pretty sure there's a purple stud back here. 2 purple studs. Man, that really helped. And in there. Getting 200,000 already. People keep flushing their washers and TVs down the drain for some reason. Going to the zoo. Robin's excited. Okay, we're going to the zoo. We're going to look at the elephants. What are you doing? Friendly henchman here. The elephants! We saw the elephants! And it's been a long time since I've been to the zoo. I feel like I should go back. So back to my school, in like 3rd grade, everyone was able to go to the zoo, and I think everyone in my family, including my mom and my dad, all went because they chaperoned when I went and my brother went. But my sister was the only one that didn't get to go because they just didn't do it that year for some reason. Do you think Man-Bat wanted to call himself Batman, but the name was already taken? Is that anywhere at the end of time? Oh, we're beating up animals. Gonna add animal cruelty to Batman's ever-growing list of crimes. No, come on! Actually a cool way to get this fight done quickly. You just come over here.
At 2 hours and 58 minutes, I beat episode 2.
And he just falls into the acid. Aw.
Penguin needs to blow up 20 cops, and Bane needs to throw 50 for 2 more achievements, so I work on those.
Man, how would Penguin acquire such a submarine like that? That would have to cost a lot of money. I mean, I guess a lot of the vehicles that these villains have, it's like, how did they get them? Who created them? There's no way that, you know, they're able to create their vehicles themselves. And especially in the Lego vehicles, like all the sets and stuff, it's like, how are they getting those? And here we see another example of someone that does not learn from their mistakes. It's like, hey, they keep blowing these things back up at us, so let's keep trying it. Like, persistence is key, but sometimes you do have to change your strategy. Look, there's no thoughts going on behind those eyes. It's honestly, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 looks pretty fun as well. And Lego City Undercover is another one that I kind of looking forward to getting around to playing. And obviously I want to play all of them, but some I'm a little more excited about. Like, I was never a super big Incredibles fan growing up, but I'll play it, but I don't feel as excited about that one as like some of the other ones. Shoot the rockets. Nice. And my friend has a jet ski and he has like property on a lake and they're fun to drive. They're kind of fast. What? Why'd you do that?
Crocodile Ride-On. I beat up Catwoman 9 times.
9, okay, there we go.
This level contains the hardest minikit of the game. I try to get in story mode, but fail. Hopefully free play gives me better luck.
Go over, no.
I finished this episode at the 3 hour and 57 minute mark.
Penguins are committing Grand Theft Auto. Another fun thing here is you actually can technically go around this. You don't even need to do it. See, now the bridge is still intact. There's all the stuff I need to suck up. Batman's tweaking over there. Lego Dimensions is a game that I would love to play again. I played through the story once, but it's never been released on Steam. And all the characters are really expensive now since it's a Toys to Life game. And apparently a lot of the DLC is starting to get lost to time. Like whenever you buy something, you can unlock the DLC on like the PlayStation Store, but a lot of the stores are like shutting down. And the acid. Like some of the old PlayStation and like Xbox stores are shut down, so you just can't play the DLC even though you've already bought it. Which I think that might not be a problem if you like emulate it on the PC, so that's a little good news, I guess, but it's still not meant to be played on PC. And not to mention buying all the physical toys too. I wish there would be a digital version of that game, but apparently it's because since there's so many different IPs and stuff, it's kind of hard to get the rights to them all again. Especially since I'm pretty sure Traveler's Tales, even though they made like Lego Marvel and everything. Oh, one more really? Like they made Lego Marvel games, but I don't think they're really allowed to do it anymore. So they're only allowed to do like Warner Brother properties, so you know, DC Comics of course, probably Harry Potter, I assume. I know there's been talks about how the next Lego game would be a Harry Potter game before Legacy of the Dark Knight was announced, but I wouldn't be surprised if after Legacy of the Dark Knight they make another Lego Harry Potter game. Oh, I just did the wrong one. Now he falls in. Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it, Jervis. So what kind of name is Jervis? No offense to anyone named Jervis. Man, Robin has his pilot's license. I mean, so does Batman. But still. I have talked about this before, but I wonder, like, did Bruce Wayne actually go get his pilot's license? What do you think it's under Batman's name? Something I was curious about a while back was like how many Batmobiles would be street legal? As to answer is technically none of them because you need to register it to like a person, and well, Batman isn't someone. You know, you can't register a vehicle under Batman. It has to be like your legal name. So none of them are technically legal. But then I think I was in, I don't know, Subway or something, and they're talking about the Batmobile from the old 60s TV show with Adam West. And they were saying like he actually does have like a special license for that car. And that show was goofy. I've seen a couple episodes of it, and it's so silly. At one point in time, Batman parks in like a no parking zone, and he's gonna go move his car, and then the police are like, "Oh, don't worry about it, Batman, you're fine." And And now it's like, Batman would block a fire hydrant. Okay, see, just look at this level. Isn't it so atmospheric? Like, creepy and everything? It's like, man, I wonder if there are any actual abandoned amusement parks that you can kind of go explore. That would be fun.
Anyone ever explore an abandoned amusement park? What's it like? It sounds fun.
Yeah, there we go. Easy. Like, chasing around is kind of annoying, but it's also kind of fun, too. I remember my brother and I were so confused the first time. I was like, how do we stop her? Like, we'd use... You know, one person would go one way and one would go the other way to try to, like, cut her off. Obviously, then I think she would just, like, go back and forth between us. But it's so obvious now, you know, you just chase her in a circle until she gets sick. And that music, man, it's so good. I love the atmosphere so much. Okay, like, one, come here. Man, how does he do it? How does Batman farm so much aura? Oh, yeah. Once again, where does he get it? Like, who provides these things to these villains? And does he have his pilot's license is the question. Like, I know they're villains, so they don't really care about, you know, the law, but flying a plane isn't exactly easy. At least I don't think it is. I don't know, I've never flew a plane. But I'm pretty sure there is some complicated stuff to learn, at least if you want to land it again. You know, maybe flying it itself isn't too bad, but I assume trying to land it is. Also, you soon realize the main obstacles of this level is the fact that our aircraft cannot go up or down. We're stuck on this axis. Also, why is there a billboard of Scarecrow over here? There's so many helicopters. Like, how does Joker having a helicopter is one thing, but how does all of his thugs have them? And do they all have their own pilot's license?
Seriously, though. I doubt the random goons in Gotham are capable of learning to fly a helicopter.
Nope.
These bombs are also pretty annoying to deal with, but less so than the water level.
Yeah, this time, you know, Robin's the one that has to suffer with the annoying bomb physics. Oh, that was cool.
They also aren't needed in the boss fight, which is a huge plus.
It's kind of cool if he like follows you and then you can just like hit him with it. I remember a lot of these levels being so much harder the first time I played, but I've gotten so much better at playing video games in the years since then. Like 15 years. Like, because I got the game first in 2010, so I would have been like 10 years old.
Believe it or not, but beating up Killer Moth is an achievement.
Get the bug spray. Not doing it out of a genuine sense of good, but more of a self-preservation instincts on his part. Yeah. Water fight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I do 20 backflips as Robin.
Go on. I would like to get more Lego sets, I guess more decorative ones. I know there was an old, like 2014 helicarrier from Marvel, which that one always looked cool. I think it's probably pretty expensive nowadays. Maybe a couple, like, model Batmobiles or whatever. I know there's that one mural of, you know, the Batman the Animated Series. That one's pretty expensive too, I guess. Okay, got a squirt gun. Who wins in a fight, water or helicopter? Yeah, I've just seen like videos on it. I've seen people like do custom mocks and stuff. Oh my gosh, the helicopter actually gained like electricity around it? I don't think I've ever noticed that detail. Yeah, it gets all short-circuited. It's so cool. I never noticed that before. But all throughout my times playing, I've never noticed. Also, I'm pretty sure that's 5 hours right there. I'm pretty sure this is now officially the longest I've ever streamed for.
I beat the Joker and get an achievement for beating him, Riddler, Two-Face, and Catwoman as Batman. Don't mind me, just giving Joker and Harley rabies. Episode 3 is done at 5 hours and 12 minutes.
Lego Batman, top 5 aura farming moments.
Joker shocks 30 people, and I beat Gordon with Harley's hammer. I didn't know this was a thing, by the way. I just learned how to do it for this achievement.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, it's your action button. I don't think I've ever done this before. Bonk. Monster truck is so cool. So I like Scarecrow's design in this one, having his little wizard hat.
5 people get scared by Scarecrow.
Oh, that was kind of cool. Have I seen that before? Where like he goes into the ground. But yeah, God. But it does seem like a lot of things are just getting worse, doesn't it? Like the quality of things. Okay, I might be going crazy here, but you know how whenever you get like a jar of peanut butter, there's that like seal on top for freshness? I swear those seals are getting harder and harder to take off. Like they used to peel off pretty much in one piece, but now it seems like it takes you get a tiny section and then you have to like slowly like put your finger under the seal pretty much into the peanut butter to rip it off. So I don't know if the seals are just getting made worse or what. Or if maybe growing up we always got name brand and now I get off brand, so and the seals are just worse or something, but I don't know. Oh, blue stud. Look at that. How'd it fit in that box? We'll never know. Yeah, I just gotta destroy all these police cars. When was the last time anyone bought a pen? Usually you just always have one, you know? But yeah, that's usually where people, you know, you get your pens or whatever. You like go somewhere and you just get a pen, a complimentary pen. It's like, how often do you have to actually buy a pen, you know? You have to build this platform thing. I got stuck because I couldn't figure out how to like get through that. Like I kept on hitting the sides and I couldn't do it. I think eventually when I started replaying the game, I would just jump across and then make Joker build it. It's so bad. I remember I think I asked my like dad, it's like, hey, can you do this? And he's like, pretty sure you're probably going to be better at doing that than I am. But now I can do it just fine. Bonk. Saw this comic. It's like blunt force feminization, where it's like just a guy sitting on a couch. Someone comes up behind him with a hammer and just bonks him, and then he's like in a skirt and makeup and stuff. It was a cute comic.
The last level and episode is beaten. I get an achievement for beating every episode and end story mode in 6 hours and 8 minutes. Before jumping into free play, now is a good time to mention this video took a while to make, so if you enjoyed and want to watch more LEGO binge challenges, then subscribe. I totally plan on doing challenges like this for most of the other LEGO games. In fact, Saturday the 23rd, I'll be playing Legacy of the Dark Knight for 24 hours straight. Join me on Twitch at 11 AM EST. Enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into free play.
And just imagine driving this thing, like a little go-kart.
The stud multiplier red bricks are in episode 4, so I start there. Over the course of the story, I have collected over 1 million studs, and that is the cost of the ×2 multiplier. I buy it and double my stud collection. I unlocked the ×4 multiplier, but can't afford it yet. It's 2 million studs. There's an achievement for blowing up 12 things with bat bombs, and this garden is the perfect place to do it. I also eat 15 people with the Venus flytrap.
It's weird, some of these mini kits I like remember vividly, but some of them I don't remember at all. I really do not remember how to get this one. I remember most of the mini kits in the very first level. Gosh, look at this little Easter egg. K9 from Doctor Who. It's K9. Oh, it's it's just a door opens up in the wall. Go inside. But yeah, I like all these cool little secret hidden areas, which you don't really see a lot anymore. Unless you do, and I'm just completely misremembering. In which case, I'm sorry for spreading misinformation. That was that one? That one? That one? That one? That one? That one? Nice. Not too bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we can't use better measurements that make sense. Like, based on, you know, the number 10 rather than just random nonsense. Like, there's 12 inches in a foot, 3 feet in a yard. Not sure how many yards in a mile. I know there's 5,280 feet in a mile. It's so confusing. Even I literally grew up here and I forget the ratio sometimes. I know 4 quarts in a gallon, but I'm not sure how many pints and cups and everything. Apparently you have like fluid ounces and solid ounces are 2 different measurements for some reason. Riddler's driving a bulldozer. This is not a bulldozer. Dang it, another tracksuit level, I guess.
My heart really does sink when I see these colorful Lego pieces. It's not hard getting 25, but getting 50 is. The first 25 gives you a mini kit or something, and the next 25 just gives some studs. But the completionist in me wants to pick up every piece.
Oh, get up there. Come on, Robin. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I need to switch characters. Do a character that won't glide or stick on the wall. Okay, this should get me to the 2 million.
It takes about 2 hours to complete free play in episode 4, which puts me at 8 hours and 14 minutes of total playtime. I also have enough studs to buy the ×4 multiplier. The multiplier is stacked, by the way.
×8.
I'm playing the game with my PS4 controller plugged into my computer. I tried Bluetooth, but it kept disconnecting. The cord is a tad short, so I use my 6-foot USB extender. It works alright, but my controller keeps disconnecting. I decided to only use the short cable, but accidentally unplug my headphones in the process and caused the game sound to stop recording. The only way to fix this is by relaunching the game. I don't think it's a problem with the cord though, I think it's a problem with my controller. It's like 10 years old at this point.
You able to hear it still? I can't hear the game. Did any of you ever have to like write lines when you were punished, like I will not, I don't know, draw on the walls or something? When I didn't have to do it a lot, but sometimes I did. I would like just write, instead of writing like a full sentence like I will not do this, I would just write I down the list, like I, and just like www, because I felt, since it's easier to write like the same letter over and over again than it is to write a bunch of different, like the same sentence over and over again. That's what I did. I think my parents saw me doing that. They went, no, that's cheating, you can't do that.
There are so many hidden extra rooms in this game. I feel like there aren't as many in LEGO games nowadays. Just look at the atmosphere of this sailor bar here. Bar fight.
Bar fight. Man. Just like I said, I just love these little areas that they add. They didn't need to put these extra rooms in that aren't necessary for the story, but they just did. Oh, nice purple stud. That's all it takes. And down to make sure there's nothing down there. They like to put things at like the front of the map below what you can see, so you miss it.
I say this and then miss a mini kit in the front right next to this area.
So look at them all coming in a single file line.
The level does give me enough studs to purchase the ×3 multiplier.
Come on, hit the thing. Oh. Come on, hit the thing. Why won't you hit it? Why are you getting pushed down? Come on, why do you have to go? I'm here, just hit it. Thank you.
The bombs are annoying.
Come on. What? What? Where'd my bomb go? Why are you keep spawning? Can you go away, please? No. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, why are you so annoying? See what I mean about these annoying bombs? Why do you have to do this twice? Get in there! Oh, come on. Get around. Oh my gosh, thank you. That like sucked in there. Thank you.
A ×48 Markiplier is really helpful, and I start gathering studs like crazy. I have enough studs to buy the ×10 multiplier and the mini kit detector. One purple stud and ×480 gives me enough to buy the last multiplier and get all the characters.
Nice.
Doing this also grants an achievement for unlocking all hero characters and all vehicles.
So already got supervillain. Nice, look at that. Got the Tropical Joker. This is in reference to The Killing Joke. Kind of a dark story. Don't know how it made it into this game, but it's pretty iconic. Right, jump down, jump through. Don't know how these physics work here. Going through these pipes like that. Dang it. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, get up there. Oh. Hopefully I don't think I'm getting tired yet. I don't feel tired. But maybe I am. I just don't know it. And no more coin troubles. I got so much coin. I'm gonna break the Lego economy. A man has destroyed the economy in Lego City. Build the IRS tax office. Oh, Selena, you can't eat that. My cat is on my desk again. Like, I'm starting to feel tired now, too. It's like I felt fine, but then I just randomly got hit. Dang, it must have been the other Nightwing that had.
The hardest minikit in the game has been acquired. It's an easy ride from here.
Oh, no. Go that way. No!
Episode 5 free play is fully completed at 10 hours and 49 minutes. I'm getting awfully close to that 15-hour mark. Mad Hatter sends 5 guys to their death for an achievement.
Gosh, and that circus music that starts playing whenever combat starts is so cool. No, need to open that first. And that creepy Five Nights at Freddy's sound and laugh. Oh my gosh, another tracksuit, really? Why is it everywhere?
The vehicle level in episode 6 has 5 helicopters you need to shoot. If you don't shoot them fast enough, they become regular enemies and the red brick is no longer available. Be kinda annoying if you ask me, but I do get it.
Okay, there we go. Come on, get the brick. Oh my gosh, get the brick. Thank you.
I've reached 4 billion studs and maxed out the stud counter, which is an achievement. I've been breaking everything so far, but it takes too much time, so I stopped doing it. I don't know, it's just satisfying to break literally everything I can.
Oh, Moss, what are you doing? Why are you jumping up here? Jump on the other one. Why are you doing that? Thank you. Why is my HUD jumping like that? That's silly. What the heck? What? Okay, that's weird. I did never seen that glitch before. Why is there just that admin symbol up there? Okay, now it's gone. 12 o'clock, or yeah, 12 a.m. It's been 12 hours. I just hate it. All these studs are going to waste because I can't collect anymore. Whee! Remember when I first started playing this game, I thought I would never be able to actually 100% it. There's just so much stuff that I would get lost. I'd only be able to like get all collectibles on like some of the smaller levels. But I did. Then 100% it like 5 more times, and this was probably gonna be like the 7th. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Hate that whenever you go to jump, but then you just backflip instead. I'm so confused. How do I get up there? I feel like I have problems with this one every time. I just forget how to do it. Oh, what? Don't know how that happened, but I guess I can just glide from there. Okay, cool.
I'm done with the villains free play at 12 hours and 49 minutes.
Oh, great, I got purple studs that time, and they're completely useless to me. Why?
The Arkham Asylum bonus level is the last thing that needs done for the villains half of the game. All I need to do is get 1 million studs, but the multipliers are disabled. This is pretty common in LEGO games bonus levels, by the way. The level is very easy. much different from the hero bonus level.
I'll just jump over myself. There we go.
2 more achievements are unlocked in the first hero level. One for breaking all the streetlights and one for killing 10 goons as Two-Face. He's already killed 10 cops for the other half of the achievement.
Man, imagine this being your office. You just look out over the Gotham Bay all day. Oh man. Gonna put it in like the center of the map or anything? There we go. What? Wasn't that the third one?
I break 10 things at once with one batarang throw, which knocks another achievement off the list.
Nice. Items just talking. What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Oh, she did again. It's a spinny door. I love spinny doors. There should be more spinny doors. Lawyer on lawyer violence. Okay, let me turn into Two-Face, and then we can have 3 Two-Faces running around.
Episode 1 free play is completed in 14 hours and 15 minutes. At this point, I'm really starting to get tired, but I still have a few hours left.
Cat's probably wondering why I'm still awake right now. Aren't you, Selena?
Did I mention I don't like the bomb physics? Because I don't like the bomb physics.
A boat. Why is there a boat in the water? Oh, no. No, not a tracksuit again. I hate that one. Cleaning up the sewers. Whee! Oh my gosh, another tracksuit. Why is there so many? Well, how did you get up here? They cheated. Sorry, lions. Please don't attack me. I got the citizen apparel. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. No, stay out of the way. Come on. Oh, not so far. Oh my gosh, stop hitting her. That one over here.
Episode 2 free play is done at the 15 hour and 16 minute mark.
Finally. Look at that face. He's so locked in right now. Oh, that was close. He almost dropped me right into the acid. That guy was taking a beating. Oh, it's my guy. You need a change, man. I don't know if there's even any point of me going to bed tonight. Maybe I should just, pull an all-nighter and go to bed early tomorrow or something.
I did go to bed actually. I slept for like 5 hours. Didn't even take my makeup off. Can you hear tiredness in my voice yet?
Yeah, it's one of those days where you're not really getting a full night's rest, just taking essentially a nap. Sometimes those feel better whenever, you only sleep for like 5 hours. But you almost feel better than if you slept for like 8. Sorry, Robin, your sacrifice was needed. I'm starting to get tired now. I mean, sorry, I've been tired for a while, but I'm really starting to feel it now. I don't know if it's because I just know I'm in like the home stretch or what. I got locked in here. What? Why did you start building? Another little fun fact. Yeah, Batman suit can just walk right through this. Oh, Robin. And Robin's able to like just jump on this wall. Oh. I'm out of bounds. Can I get back in bounds? Yes, I can. 2 ways to get around that area.
Upon loading into the final level, I get the last superhero, which knocks off an achievement, and save the last citizen, which also unlocks an achievement. A pianist appears from the void and gives me the last red brick.
Oh, where did that guy come from?
I get the last 2 minikits of the game. With the 300th minikit collected, I unlock an achievement for getting all collectibles. Free play is fully completed in 16 hours and 46 minutes. I buy all the suit upgrades which is needed for 100% completion and another achievement.
My gosh, why am I not getting any studs?
The Wayne Manor bonus level doesn't have extra studs. It has exactly 1 million worth. If you miss 1 stud, you have to scour the level looking for it, which happens to me. I can't find it, so I restart the whole level. Probably spent an hour total here. Half the studs come from breaking all these little fans by rolling a ball around. This is probably my least favorite level in the game. I'd rather fight Penguin's submarine over playing this level.
Earlier, but then I have to be back here again. There we go. 100%.
Yep, I'm officially at 100% in-game. But I have a few more things to buy and achievements to get. I purchase Ra's al Ghul and get an achievement for unlocking all villains. And I buy all the data. The last piece of data costs 4 billion.
The end. Yeah, that's the last thing you have to buy. And
I awkwardly play through the first level in co-op for the last achievement. I'm using a controller and my keyboard. LEGO games really aren't made for keyboard, by the way. The first level is pretty short and not that complicated, so it really isn't that bad.
okay.
I want to end the game with the stud meter maxed out, so I start farming purple studs. Level 1 of episode 5 has a few early on, so I played that level repeatedly.
Wasn't able to cut it completely in half and get it under 15 hours, but it was still pretty good. For a game that was supposed to take an estimated 30 hours to beat, doing it in 18 felt pretty good.
The last thing I do is make Azrael.
Okay, I see.
Kind of a bonus custom character you can make. So I wasn't able to beat LEGO Batman the video game in less than 15 hours. It took about 18 hours. I started at noon on Saturday and ended at 6 in the morning. I felt tired when I was done, but still excited to do this type of thing again. Follow me on Twitch so you can be there for my next binge, which is happening on the 23rd, Legacy of the Dark Knight, 24 hours. But anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like. I do gaming challenges on this channel and plan on doing LEGO binges in the future, so subscribe if you don't want to miss them. I'm also trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so subscribing really helps me out. If you want to watch me live, then follow me on Twitch. I stream every Thursday at 6:30 EST, link in the description. I have a Discord, link in the description, but in the meantime, remember to stay hydrated.